Good morning and welcome to Straight Talk Live on Echo FM 100.7. Wow, it's the midweek edition of the People's Program. All right, everybody, we don't go anywhere. Call them back because it's time for the main event on radio. If you know day, you know day. Today we are talking about something that is going to affect everybody. Security, insecurity, and the rest of them that are all there. But today, the National Assembly is going to be voting on state police because Mr. President has since sent the bill to them. Well, they have been trying to fine-tune state police as it concerns funding, recruitment, operational standard, and modus operandi, and all this craziness that involved with national and state issues, where their powers end, what can be done and all that, who is going to be in charge of state police, do we have IGP of states or IGP of the federation and all that. So these are so many things we need to consider in the state police creation. So today, the Senate is sitting. Senate President Akpabio has called all his colleagues that he wants every senator to be at the Senate chambers today. And in a short while from now, that vote is going to start. We'll keep our eyes open, and then if it starts, we'll bring you updates from that. But before that, I want all of us to do our own here. The National Assembly is doing their own debate today on state police. We are going to do our own debate at Echo FM as the people who are directly going to feel whatever the National Assembly does there on our behalf. So today is Echo FM Assembly. Everybody join the assembly so that we can have a debate on the state police. There are a lot of people who are against the state police. There are people who are for the state police. Let's look at the merits and demerits of state police. What exactly is state police? And who should be in charge of state police? People are afraid that the governors will hijack it. They will use it. Judging from what is happening with the federal police and the commissioners of police in almost every state who are at the mercy of the governor. They serve the governor more than they serve the people. They serve the politicians more than they serve the people. Now, if you now bring state police, opposition goes zeroed again. That's what they are saying. The governors will use the state police against their perceived enemies, their perceived rivals, and they will suppress them. Again, if we bring state police, everybody go now become wahala. For you to travel from here to Umuahia, that means you are going to meet another police which is responsible for another police, another state, and then we have a police in Abia State, we have a police in Imo State. That will become a problem. And then which law will supersede? Because the police in Abia may decide to do one thing, they may give a permit for this tinted glass, and you reach Abia State, they say, no, we don't need tinted glass here, you must get the permit, and all those crazy things that happen. So there are a lot of things to consider there. There are also people who are saying, if we do state police, where you serve is supposed to be where you are operational. Are they going to now hire people from Kanu to come and serve in Imo State like they are doing now? Or people from Imo State go to Kanu and serve as they're doing now? So many things to talk about. So let me get to your own opinion as it concerns state police, because today it is Echo FM Assembly, live here on Straight Talk this morning with the Radio Marshal. I am the Senate President for today, and I am the Chief Judge of this particular one. At the end of the day, we will see the ayes have it or the nays have it. After all your statements, say aye. Call your name, say aye or nay. So you either support aye or nay. Send me your information on WhatsApp, send on Facebook, and on YouTube. That's where we're going to be taking the voting today. So vote for state police or vote against state police. If you want to vote for it, say aye. If you want to vote against it, say nay. That is the game we're going to play today on the Echo FM Assembly on Straight Talk this very beautiful morning on Wednesday here, June 24th. Wow, we don't cross, we don't enter July. That's the second half of the year. Now, wow, it don't be, we say it don't be. Okay. People of God, are you ready? Let's go. right, let's give you some roundup stories. Well, insecurity is the first point of call because that is directly connected to our topic of conversation today. Okay, the insecurity in Oyo government declares 16-hour curfew in 10 local government areas. The development followed a series of protests that rocked the state over the abduction of children and teachers in the Orire local government area in May. Now, this protest has come and gone. You are bringing curfew. To what end? What is the essence of the curfew? Just to make sure nobody disturbs you as governor. And others are saying Sheyi Makinde wants to contest for governor when he cannot even protect his own state. He was contesting for president. These are all political jargons that come out from the political scene. People try to score political points where it's not funny. Our children are in the bush and somebody is trying to play politics with that. If now you're picking there for day and they call Makinde one contest president, Makinde will declare curfew. I don't know what this curfew is for. Well, they say it's to maintain law and order so that people will know who and who are citizens sitting in their house. If they catch you outside by 6 p.m., well, only time go tell. So work should close by 1 p.m. so that people will get to their house before 6 p.m. or 10 p.m. as the case may be. When they declare curfew, all the night business, I hope you know, sit down and don't cancel. All the beer parlor, no business. Anything we do, hotel, everybody go home. That's what Oyo State has stayed in 10 local governments of the state. All right. Oyebanji and his deputy have been given, I think the deputy was given certificate of return by INEC, and other people who won the by-elections have been given their own certificate of return. Fashola calls for stronger law enforcement, security reforms, and improved government or governance. Okay, Fashola, when you were serving in this administration, you know, talk this one. Now you are calling for who go do am? That time everything was good. Yes, and NSC renews Shell's contract and hands him Olympic Eagles job. Okay. That's on the sports. The National Sports Council has renewed Super Eagles coach job, and they told him to take the Olympic Eagles and go and play Olympics. That now set up. This is not set up. If you know win Olympics, you'll sack him. Set up. Defense headquarters issues safety advisory as rivers swell and restrict night sailing. All right, the night sailing in River State have been restricted. All right, some sports news now. England and Ghana, they age closer to the last 32 after they play eyeglass. You know, eyeglass, Kondo. Two of them get one Kondo, 0-0. At the end of the day, Ghana is doing Africa proud. They have won one and draw one. Colombia has since qualified to the World Cup knockouts with 2 victories. They defeated DR Congo. Now, Nigeria is supposed to play this place where Congo they play now. Now, we just say they are going to leave DR Congo. They record in Dr. Congo. Okay, no wahala. Ronaldo is back and he has inspired Portugal to a 5-0 whooping of Uzbekistan. All this club and country, I don't know what they do for World Cup. They just the Dutch people goes. Okay, right, that's it. Let's move on to These Day newspaper. This very beautiful morning. Managing initial challenges of implementing state policing in Nigeria. That is another interesting read connected to what we'll be discussing today. Minority leadership. How swift move against Ugo Chinyere's ambition. And this is another one. Tinubu transmits state police bill to National Assembly. Lawmakers pledge swift passage. And of course, those are the major stories on These Day newspaper. We head on to the Daily Post. On the Daily Post newspaper, Backstreet abortion. How Egusi IJ ruins lives and destroys women's future in Ogun. This is not a good story at all. But then let me give you a little bit of that story so we can get the background of it. In the quiet corner of Abeokuta, the Ogun state capital, a bitter secret is cutting short the lives of both young and age-desperate women. To the casual observer, Egusi IJ is merely a wild, bitter melon crawling across the soil, but to others it has been whispered about in low tunes as an ancestral remedy for unwanted pregnancy. Ewe, Egusi. No, be egusi soup. Oh. I not go this thing. But it's part of the same thing. It is not, well, for 35-year-old Ashabi, not real name, a resident in the Abeokuta South local government area of the state, this herbal gamble proved to be a fatal mistake, turning a private crisis into a public tragedy and leaving her family to mourn a life cut short. The mother of three wasn't new to it, as it had always been her safe haven until the very day it claimed her life. Well, according to her younger sister, who spoke under anonymity, Ashabi left it too long in her, leading to the disruption of her intestines and then her death. Okay, I don't know how that is administered. Well, you can get the more story. There's nothing women no go do. Women to keep unwanted pregnancy. Nobody saying you go meet man. You meet man, collect belay. You say you begin to the. Sometimes they go hide them. They don't want to make the man know so they get belay. They want to remove them. Too bad. Egusi is not spelled Egusi. You spell it's Egusi. So it's a Yoruba name for a seed, which they eat or they implant in them to remove pregnancy, and then it causes destruction of lives. So it stays there for longer than necessary. Before you are expecting the pregnancy to come out, your life can't go. Too bad. Makinde declares curfew in 10 or your LGAs. All right. I joined politics because of insecurity in my area. KB lawmaker, Meidoki. Okay. So since when you join, what you don't do? Meidoki, what you don't do? You don't stop. Bring our killers to justice. Friends of slain Ogun broadcaster urge authorities. World Cup, it was penalty. Rooney on England's Konsa tackle on Ghana player. All right. You don't hear them? Now penalty, they're not going to give Ghana. So they're going to rob Africa anyhow. Ilobo killing. Oshun APC, Adeleke's campaign council exchange blame. And 2027, no norm of inducement can stop us from taking over Bayelsa. NDC is telling Governor Diri, are you saying, all right, White Tinubu needs to resign? Articles 8. Articles not speaking, only 8 every time. INEC issues certificate of return to Nasarawa North Senator-elect Mvulu Anza. And by-elections, Governor Sule's aide alleges attack on Gyonka. All right, that's a much to be taken on that. Let's head on now to the Vanguard newspaper. Okay. On the Vanguard newspaper this morning, I don't see the level of hunger Nigerians complain about. Hey, God. This is coming from Bayo Onanuga. This guy. Don't worry, because you have a presidency, they chop money. You go come out one day. You see how people, that's why when we're talking about this set of people who surround President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, how would the president ever know what is happening in this country when somebody like Bayo Onanuga is there? Say, you know, they say the hunger, well, they complain. When they complain, go, where the hunger? Can you imagine this man? Well, presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga has said he does not share the view that the level of hunger often described by critics reflects the reality across Nigeria, insisting that many Nigerians are benefiting from policies introduced by President Bola Tinubu's administration. Now, that here are many. Out of 200 million people, 250 million people, your choice is many. Jesus Christ. Speaking during an interview on Arise Television on Tuesday, Onanuga argued that several government initiatives have delivered tangible benefits to citizens, citing infrastructure projects, student loans, and credit facility for workers as example. Now, let me bust your bubble. Are you aware that out of 58.6 trillion naira that was budgeted for infrastructural development for the past 3 years of Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, he has only released 2.6 trillion in 3 years for the same infrastructure. Out of that trillion, almost 80% of them is going to Shaguri, one company. This is unbelievable. And yet they keep talking about infrastructure. Where is the infrastructure? 3 years of government. Where is the infrastructure? 10% of Calabar Coastal Way. The one they said are building Kano Express, are building Lagos, Calabar, and the rest of Lagos, and everything Lagos. No railway, no new one, nothing. Where is the infrastructure? No housing. The only infrastructure we are seeing is the one they're building for judges in Abuja. And yet this man has the nerve to look at Nigeria and say they see the hunger. Hi. How can President Tinubu know what Nigerians are passing through when you have this kind of human beings around you, sir? This man is not even helping the president. He's making the president, people to get more and more angry with the president. People are rushing to collect loaf of bread they are throwing on the streets during campaigns so that they will go and vote. People to go collect loaf of bread. And a presidential aide is saying, they say the hunger. Somebody collected 15,000 from APC, according to her, shouting APC for life, 15 pass, they give me for voting. They show the money, mint 1,000. And then you are happy. They see the hunger. People are dying every day in the hospital, they see the hunger. People cannot eat 3 square meals, they see the hunger. People are managing to eat what their body doesn't need, they see the hunger. Before, if you want to eat bread, you go find sardine or geisha. I beg, DJ Mav King, because me, I don't know how much they ever sell the sardine now. If you remember the last time you go buy sardine, akara and bread. Akara self don't cost. Before akara na 5 naira, 10 naira, now 100 naira for one small bowl of akara. Because beans now don't cost. Yet, buy on and say, they see the hunger. I beg, I don't waste my time with this one. I don't want to get my anger grow angry. This is so sad to hear Bayo Onanuga say something like this. Well, the story is on the Vanguard newspaper. You can go and read it. I don't want to even read it myself. U.S. names Nigerian companies linked to financing terrorism. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. You want to know the names of those companies? Go read Vanguard newspaper of today. Explosion. Police dispatch particles to Abuja for forensic analysis. All right. And, of course, alleged coup plot court orders probe of leaked evidence. As Sogwa gets certificate of return, says APC to clear 27 posts in Enugu State. And DSS orders probe into operatives conduct after Sowere's court incident. The way they were dragging and hitting and pushing Sowore inside the cell or being dragged from the court. That, I don't understand DSS, who they send them to do all this thing. Whether an overzealousness, oversabi, or what they call sabsab, or sabi, I don't know. That story was so sad to see Sowore is a presidential candidate, is a Nigerian being treated like that. Why people like Yaya Bello, when I go Sudan, wait, give an invitation, in Waka come DSS, in Waka go house. Now he's contesting election because it's an allegation. Somebody that has not been convicted in court, only to remanded, still on the 3 times. If they can't convict him for court, wait till una go can't do him. Nah. Well, on a rather sweet note, Doku, the man everybody is talking about, Doku, Jeremy Doku of Belgium has rejoined the Belgium squad in USA. It's a dream. No man wants to miss his first child coming to the world. This young man decided to leave Belgium squad and go to be with his wife in the hospital in England where the woman was giving birth to their first child. People were shouting, no, it's not this, it's not that. Hey, keep quiet. You don't know what you don't know the joy and the anxiety. How is he going to be on the pitch when you know saying wife they go inside labor room? How you want you to play psychologically? People just keep talking as if footballers are not human beings. You are the man of the people. May ring bell for you. Bagam, well done, sir. On that note, let's open up the phone lines for you to add your voice to the conversation. Jeremy Doku has since returned to the United States of America to rejoin Belgium. And since he's absent, Belgium just the Mumuisa feed and they're playing nonsense. All right? Let's go there. Let's get your take on any of the headlines we've shared this morning. 0911 20022 or 0707 454 1014. Those are the numbers to punch on your phone and get to us in the studio. Let's go there. Hello, who dem a line? Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. Come and Fire is our first caller this morning. Great.
It's wonderful. it may be because Nigeria means what I'm saying. The stars have already said.
Okay.
And the present government is going ahead because they like ignoring us.
Mm.
State police is anarchy.
Mm.
Anarchy is worse than the present insecurity.
Okay.
When I say that, if a state police is going to speak, what stops them from moving to Rock and taking over government anywhere? One state police. How can a man in government allow pockets of power to exist that can overthrow him? In the army, which we are used to, if two people write petition individually, no problem. If they write it together, it is mutiny because it's ganging up now. If that is allowed, it can constitute a real danger. When the British came here, they disarmed the tribal warlords to stop the tribal war. They allowed individuals to carry arms.
Okay.
Because before individuals can constitute a nuisance, they can be apprehended. They will need collaboration. But here now, the individuals are disarmed, and pockets of arms are going to be created that can overrun the federal government.
Okay.
And perhaps convert this country overnight to Muslim state. Because when they take over at the center, others will be watching them. But have we ever thought about if two states have a problem and their states are involved? Is it not full-scale war? Have we thought about even what unites Nigeria now? The only thing that unites Nigeria now is the federal police. Because if I'm traveling from here to Lagos, I know that along the way, there are Igbo policemen. If they are not Igbo policemen, they are policemen from other tribes other than those people. I had an experience in Benin. I was traveling with an official vehicle during the 1970s, and when we are coming, there was traffic light. The driver passed the green light. Somebody in uniform stopped him and said, "Why did you cross red light?" As usual, I wanted to jump up and say, "What do you mean?" Then I saw another uniform person say, "Yes, it's this officer people will deal with them." And for those who don't know why people buy cars and give them Lagos or Abuja number, it's for those who travel. They camouflage themselves so that they suffer such experience.
All right.
They think of it. Let me just allow me 1 more minute.
Okay.
Just think of it. What they emphasize in other areas is local government police, not state police. But Nigeria will emphasize state police because local government police, some number will be small. And Britain that runs local government police established national police for India. They go and read British Constitution. The Home Secretary is in charge of all the local government police. So it is not that they don't know what is happening there and they don't concede danger. Then for journalists, you people are suffering now by the federal police. God help you when it's a state police that arrest you. Then let's not forget that Babangida, sometimes other policemen to go to their state of origin. Was that not a disaster? Let me stop so far because of that time. There's a lot to say. And the SAC have already advised, be careful of state police. Don't touch. And why is the president rushing to start it? It appears he wants to Islamize this country through police that will pretend they are taking over federal government. Thank you very much.
All right, that is Comrade Fagba opening up the floor for everybody, and I think he's saying nay. Well, the nay won. Good morning.
Yeah, Barry Cosmos, good morning there.
Good morning to you.
Good one.
Hello?
Yeah, Barry. What I'm trying to say by greeting you in our language is that if all the Buruburu one and etc., cannot get you a place among the titled men, it's better you take Meneswatwa the first. Yes, because at Avo, when they said you are special should come and pick call, I say, where is Barry the Buruburu one? They say, no, that one not title for radio. Yeah. So you were not there.
Sorry, I think I've apologized over and over this. I will
No,
people.
no,
No worry,
no.
I go come. No worry, I go come.
What?
The one day.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Uh-huh.
Please, make una tell or no guy. They talk too much. If he no get anything to say, make him just keep quiet and chop his money as in the job.
I be make a call him now, sir. Why dialing number?
Every talk, everything anybody say, he must answer, and his response will be a wrong one on the wrong side. He's like those that are advising the president to go on, president, go on, Tinubu, go on. You are doing well, while Nigerians are suffering.
Chai. All right. Thank you very much.
Bad.
Thank you.
It is too bad.
Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
I greet you specially. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. My name is Herbert. I call from Port Harcourt Road.
All right.
Yeah, this government thinks that state police is the magic wand to stop insecurity. But it is not.
Okay.
I want to tell you that there wouldn't be any difference between state and federal police. After all, the commissioners of police are at the beck and call of the governor. So what difference thing will they do with the state police? I mean, the solution to our problem is to strengthen the vigilante system. Let the state governors deploy resources, equip vigilante at local levels. Let us have community policing using vigilante. That is the way to solve insecurity problem in the country, and not state police. It wouldn't make any difference if you ask me.
Okay.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. It seems to me almost every caller doesn't give a damn about our state police. Let's text this message. Engineer Frank Uju Ebelebe texting from Mama Hausa in Douglas. Good morning, Barry. Engineer Frank Uju Ebelebe is voting against the state police. I prefer community policing that will be overseen by our traditional rulers. All right. Thank you very much, Frank Uju Ebelebe. Nays are having it. All the eyes. You're on a day. Good morning.
Hello, Barry Cosmos. I'm coming. Good morning.
Greet you this morning. Welcome aboard.
How is it?
No, Yawa.
It's your friend.
Check out the my man. How, buddy?
What did they say to me? Come on,
Abi.
Barry.
Eh?
You see what I'm telling you? If they are bring state police, don't you know that the state government will hijack it?
Okay.
And everybody will be in trouble.
Okay.
And all these political agapes, they hijack it. Then any problem, but in the village, they use the police to interrogate that person and deal with that person ruthlessly. And when they have a problem of land, that person is in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, what's the difference between state police and federal police? If they want to divide this country, let them divide it so that everybody should go. That's final thing. They say state police on this. I'm not supporting the state police. Let everybody be at it. If they want to divide the country, let them divide it so that everybody should go.
Thank you.
That's my take.
Thank you. 5-0. The nays are running away with this one. This message came in. Let's say, good morning, Barry Cosmos Okens on radio. My name is Cliff David Nnamdi Ogbokporo from Umonjo Irete. I don't support state police, so my answer is nay. About Bayo Nanuga, my brother Barry, what do you expect to hear from Bola Tinubu's apologists? They are there to louder their organs imagine whether or not he is doing well. Bayo is gullible. Imagine the level of hunger and insecurity, yet they close their eyes on the reality on ground. May God help us and deliver us from bad governance. Thank you, the One on radio. Thank you very much. 6-0 to the state police. All right, National Assembly, I hope you're hearing this one. Nigeria say, Good morning.
Hello, Barry Cosmos.
I greet you. Welcome aboard, Agami.
This is the only man with the 5 fingers of God, Mr. Chidi.
Mr. Chidi.
Nah, to get your number, listen a while now.
Abe?
Sometimes I will get your number, you know, go pick my call.
Yeah, sorry, no vex. And so we get plenty numbers.
One of the talk now, this thing one of the talk this morning.
Okay.
They talk about waiting by another talk. That man, I don't know, he needs to go live for another country. Make it just come up for Nigeria. Now, them be the problem when they cause trouble for Nigeria.
Okay.
And, now, them be the big problem. You see, and when they talk about state police, see, Make we know they run from our fears. Igbo man said they're not the Anayekwe Makambabu Agarogo. You know the thing because of fear we go look. At least the government, the governors go deal with us small. We know they go deal with us. But at the end of the day, we find solution. Mountain of leadership may change from your side. Another person could come on. The atrocities is where you commit. You go carry on. People go see treat that thing, that atrocity is where you commit. You understand?
All right.
So no from our fears. Whether they try to say, may we support state police. Any hand way they bring, we will still bring our own hand.
All right.
You understand?
Okay, somebody has supported state police. That is 6-1. All right, thank you. We'll go to Canton. This one says, good morning, Mr. Barry Cosmos. I am never in support of having state police because it has a lot of irregularities and it gives room for more corruption in our state. I rest my case. Mr. Cosmos, Mwadike Charles from World Bank Housing Estate, New Owerri. 7-1. Thank you very much. Okay, the one and only Lady Julie Nosike says, beautiful morning, my eloquent and majestic Barry Kosi. Nigeria should be ashamed of itself the way it is dancing Kokoma. Hey, every day with Atiku Dangote as regards fuel supply. This is private businessman, for goodness sake. Is it not crazy and nonsensical for a giant country like Nigeria, which produces crude in very large quantity, would export it and turns around to import it, even as the most... Oh, come on, Mama. All right, don't worry. Maka just jump a pass. He said the most animal cannot do this. Nigeria has more than enough money to repair our refineries and even build new ones and stop this rigmarole business with our crude. Shame on this country. Again, the power supply in our country is becoming increasingly disturbing, as it is very disgusting. It is more painful that Nigeria has many seasoned and competent engineers to fix our power plants, our power problem, including other amenities, for the benefits of Nigerians. But some evil-minded in the government will not give them the opportunity to make life more meaningful and reasonable for Nigerians. They say, so what if someone had less? Why would some people enjoy seeing their fellow compatriots suffer in the minds of the abundant blessings and gifts from God? May God help us. As in Lady Julie Nosike sent in that one. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Sabari.
Catches in Ekua from Avo. How about this morning?
Present, sir. Good morning.
All right, welcome aboard.
Yeah. My name is Catchison Ekuha. I am calling from my community, Avo, in the West Local Government.
Okay.
Yeah. How many have you counted? Is it 7-2 or 7-1?
7-1.
Okay, I will make it, during the APC primaries,
okay.
how do you account it? 1, 2, 20, 22, 30. You said it's 7-1. Let me make it 16-1 now.
Okay, no hala. Okay. Catchison, don't say nay to state police. Ho-ha. Hello, Catchison, are you there? All right, it's gone. Barry Bonju, I'm a Jigog radiating from Mama Puridera Zombe. Barry, I am completely against state police, so my vote is nay. 9-1. Good morning.
Hello, Barry Cosmos. Good morning.
I greet you.
I'm senior citizen Mazu Zoma.
The senior citizen. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. I just had the elder statesman at the sale of his submission. But let me ask you, before you arrive at counting your numbers, thank God somebody observed how APC counts numbers. I said I will have applied to a headmaster if he admit me.
Okay.
Go back to primary school and learn arithmetic of 1, 7, 97, 170. Yes, because I don't understand that arithmetic. On national television, Barry.
Yeah.
Not on radio, on national television.
Chai.
Barry, thank you. Now, whatever anybody is saying, have you looked at the document? It's a 100-page document submitted yesterday, and they were required to take decision yesterday. Barry, what are you thinking? Not what you are saying now. A law, executive legislation, brought in over 100 pages, at least 100 pages. Then you brought it yesterday, and was tabled yesterday, and that gavel does not hear any voice except what the Senate President decides.
Yes.
The year have it. That's all. You can go on to say no. The gavel is down.
Mm-hmm.
That document ought to be studied. Senators should take it back to their constituencies.
That is the number.
They have constituency offices. Yes. What is in the document? It is the people who will tell you what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They are not going to impose this on the people. But it will boomerang. Okay. Why are we hurrying it?
I don't know.
Yes, at the level of the Senate. Why are we hurrying it?
Mm.
Somebody should tell your friend or the Senate President, the gavel should be up. Nobody should raise it, and nobody should bring it down.
Okay.
Anymore. Just leave it to hang in the air.
Yes,
I'm senior citizen, Master Zova. We have enough headache with what we have. We don't need any more.
Thank you very much. Master Zoma has made it 11-1 now. Jesus, the thing is getting on one side. This one now whooping. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry Cosmo.
Okay, welcome quickly, please. Me told my time is over. We need to go for a commercial. Sharp.
My name is Define Nazi. I'm calling from Obush morning.
Okay.
Yes, Barry.
In
as much as the country is corrupt,
okay,
I will support state policing.
Okay.
Since we have been trying this and it's not working, let us try a new thing. Like PWB always say, a new Nigeria is possible.
All right. Thank you.
So if state policing can bring good administration, then I support it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very fine. That is 11-2 now. We go on a commercial break, and when we come back, the news update is next, and then we'll continue with the conversation. Don't go nowhere. Attention. The Eastern Waste Management Corporation, EWAMAC, hereby informs the general public that, with immediate effect, it is an offense to discharge, dump, or dispose of any form of solid waste, liquid waste, hazardous waste, domestic waste, or any other type of waste into the air, on land, on roads, in public spaces, in drainage channels, in waterways, or at any unauthorized location. Any individual, business, organization, or operator found engaging in such acts will be prosecuted in accordance with the environmental law and subjected to the appropriate penalties. In addition, any business premise or premises found to be involved in environmental pollution will be sealed pending further regulatory action. There shall be no exceptions, favoritism, or interference in the enforcement of this directive. This measure aims to promote a cleaner, healthier, and pollution-free environment across Imo State. Businesses are therefore advised to comply strictly with proper waste management practices. Hence, anyone who notices an organization connecting their sewage disposal to drainage channels should report to these numbers: 0704 614 7405 or 0806 219 7847. Please be warned. Signed, Management.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Patrick International Sports Shop brings the
Email echofm@thekingmail.com. You can follow us on our social media handles at Echo FM. Echo FM 100.7 Owerri. We are the Fresh News People.
Welcome to the news update on Echo FM 100.7. Here are the latest stories we are keeping tabs on. President Bola Tinubu has transmitted a constitutional alteration bill seeking the establishment of state police to the Senate. The proposed legislation seeks to amend relevant provisions of the 1999 Constitution to create a legal framework for state police across the Federation. The move follows repeated calls by the President for constitutional reforms to enable states to play a greater role in securing their territories. The Joint Task Force, Operation Wellstroke, has issued a safety advisory to miners or mariners, both operators and residents of riverine communities, warning of increased risk of boat accidents due to rising water levels during the ongoing rainy season. In a statement, the Maritime Component Commander, Lieutenant Commander Duse Dakari, stated that the rise in water levels across inland waterways had led to stronger currents and turbulence capable of endangering water transportation and other riverine activities. Edo State Police Command said 5 suspects involved in the vegetable market's kidnapping incident in Benin City have so far been arrested. The Commissioner of Police in the state, Monday Agbonika, commended the operatives for their professionalism, courage, promptness, and dedication in tracking down the criminal network. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Olatunji Diso, has deployed the Assistant Inspector General of Police in charge of Zone 4 headquarters, Makudi AIG Dankwombo Morris, in Plateau State, following the recent deadly attack on Kawel community in Mushere district of Bokos local government area. The deployment, according to the police, is part of immediate measures to assess the security situation on the ground and implement strategic aims strategies aimed at restoring calm and preventing further attacks in the area. And in business, the Securities and Exchange Commission has directed capital markets operators to immediately halt all promotional activities relating to a purported initial public offering by Dangote Petroleum Refinery and Petrochemicals, FZE, warning that it has neither received nor approved any application for such an offer. The SEC warned that such activities were capable of misleading investors and damaging confidence in the capital market. And in the world of sports, Cristiano Ronaldo became the first man to score in 6 different World Cup campaigns when he struck against Uzbekistan in Houston. Ronaldo, widely recognized as one of the best players in football history, made his international debut in 2003, now with Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. He scored 28 goals in 30 league games this season. And on the foreign scene, the United States has deported a Nigerian national, Ayodeji Ajayi, following a multiple criminal convictions, including domestic violence, as part of its ongoing immigration enforcement efforts. The deportation comes amid the Trump administration's continued crackdown on undocumented immigrants with criminal records, with immigration authorities stepping up enforcement actions and removals across the United States. And that is all for the news update at 10, brought to you by our news deck here at Echo FM. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms. On Facebook is Echo FM, and X at Echo FM_Owerri. On Instagram and YouTube is Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. And that is the news update at 10. Thank you for listening. The rest of Straight Talk continues.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
Try and reduce the messages on our Facebook now. The messages are just pouring in. All right, everybody, it's time for you to vote your choice. Do you want state policing or you don't want it? Any reason, you can say it in your message, both on Facebook and on YouTube. That's where we're going to be taking the voting now. So send your messages mostly to our Facebook or YouTube so that we can get them now. All right, let's read out these ones we have here. Justice Onyekachi Ekuha says, if the well-trained security outfits in Nigeria are not able to solve the issue of insecurity, is it state police of today that will solve it? Countries like U.S. only need an aircraft drone fighter to eliminate Iran. Just within some minutes, everywhere go blow. Niger can do better. Katisin Ekowa sent in that one. Ezenaya Buruburu. Barrio, state police will do worse things than DSS does with citizens. You saw how the manhandled Sowore in court premises. How can any reasonable person suspect Nigeria as a terrorist state? Barrio, Nigeria is speedily descending into a free for all countries. It's free for all countries. Wow. God forbid we get there. Payo, your friend is living in fool's paradise Very soon, he will know what damage he has done to the psyche of Nigerians. It is very unfortunate. We are facing all this hardship, and a few people are happy. The people's elder has spoken. All right, let's see this other one. Ifeanyi Jim Konye from Obiakpo in Egbema. U.S. sanctions Lagos-based ISIS financier. Bureau the change in global terror crackdown. God bless President Donald Trump for his efforts to fight terrorism and terrorism all over the world. But why can't the U.S. come to Nigeria and get him arrested instead of sanctioning him or handing the case over to the Nigerian government? Because terror is a global challenge and should not be left for incompetent nation like Nigeria to handle. Why? Because the matter will definitely be swept under the carpet in as much as he is not from Southeast. I say no to state police concerning Onanuga State Police or statement. What do you expect to hear from one of APC's government officials that are happy seeing Nigerians suffering? I am not blaming him because he is not experiencing what Nigerians are passing through under APC government. Well, Ifeanyi Jim Konye has since swelled the number to, I think this is about 15-2 now. All right. Ahunwa John Easy, Honorable John Ahunwa DJ Easy from Nkalo, Ifakalambi local government area, Bari. For me, I support the state police system because no one knows your environment than the indigenous people. Thanks and have a nice day. That is 15-3 now. More continuously they can't. Okay. We move on. Send in your message and on Facebook, most importantly, I would like to take more messages on Facebook. You people are flooding our WhatsApp with messages. Dr. Mrs. Sima Olebra, she's texting from Port Harcourt. I say nay. Okay, that one and 16-3. The creation of state police will not offer solutions to insecurity, but establish of well-organized vigilante groups at community levels. Criminal elements live and interact with the people, and unless their activities are exposed, they will remain threats. If we expose them, crimes will be reduced. Policemen have not been effective in policing their communities as they shield their kits and canes. This calls for moral and ethical reorientation. That is 16-3 now. Mishak Agoha says, good morning, my name is Agoha Mishak, a.k.a. Elelia Nwa Ite from Anchor Injunctions in Obiakpo, Egbema, Imo State. Creation of state police will cause more harm than the required solution that we have been seeking, because state governors will use them against their opponents during elections. 17-3. And so we're going to count them. Chidima Nwosu from Owerri says, good morning, Barry Cosmos. I vote nay for the state police because the governors will hijack them. Remember vividly, in Imo State here, there were people that was recruited 4 years ago and they named them constabulary police. They have not paid them. Oh, and even those newly recruited community security, they are even owing them. State police is not our problem. They should equip the already armed forces. If maybe they want to do something, I rest my case. Capital letter nay to state police. 18-3. No, we smart team. Now we have justice. Okay, I think I've taken that message. Ah, boy. Ah, God, I got retired. The message is Kanku. Okay, let's just give time for callers now. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Cosmos.
Amma, where are you going? Are you saying nay or I?
I say nay, and the name of service. Good morning, Mr. Cosmos.
All right, welcome aboard.
Happy Wednesday.
Thank you.
It's Amma, as you rightly said, across from Uche Street in Owerri. State police is not the answer.
Okay.
And if not well managed, there are big clashes between the state and federal police.
Okay.
That one is obvious. As far as the Nigerian factor is concerned, can even governors, can they pay state police? Governors, most of the governors who are unable to pay their workers, do you think they can pay the state police? And when security operatives that are trained and are old, with a trend and will go and are old,
You know the implication of that.
Yeah.
Yes. When they are old, you know the implication. So state governors will even use them for witch hunting and even convert some of them to unofficial domestic activities and house arrest, and even use them for political talks. And that is quite obvious.
All right.
Considering the Nigerian factor. Amma from Uche Street.
Thank you. Amma has made it 19-3. All right, let's take a look at what Engineer Ebuka texting from Futo is saying. He says the curfew imposed by Sheyi Makinde following the intense youth protest appears to be a misplaced litmus test in an already corrosive socio-political atmosphere. Rather than serving as a buffering solution capable of restoring equilibrium, it has acted as a reactive catalyst, accelerating the rate of public dissatisfaction and amplifying systemic instability. The policy has introduced conditions analogous to an exothermic reaction occurring without adequate control mechanisms, thereby increasing societal temperature and agitation rather than dissipating it. From a thermodynamic perspective, the decision has elevated social entropy, pushing the system further away from a stable equilibrium state. Thank you very much, Engineer Ebuka. The Gburuguru one and the president of Straight Talk. All these political parties in Imo State are not serious. Okay, that seems to be a yesterday topic. Okay, let's move on. Okay, this one's today. The Gburuguru one on radio. The Oke is the one on radio. The Ohane is the one on radio. The National Assembly will approve the state police, but oppositions will suffer more again. Intimidation will be much. Again, it will look like APC police because Nigeria are almost in one-party system. Governors will hijack the state police structures, no doubt about that. Therefore, I, Comrade Chris Ogbonna, JP says capital nay to state police. For Onanuga, he's always talking jargon. But let me relax my case with annoyance over by Onanuga's Comrade Chris Ogbonna, JP, touch of presentation. Omogoma. That makes it 23 for the nays. All right. Daddy Joe from Ogbako. He says the soul rape issue is really generating dust, and I'm surprised that Gumi is still moving around untouched with all his comments, and Bello is walking around the country as a free man. Our democracy is really under attack. If this kind of inhuman treatment continue, I remember the time of Jonathan and all the protests that yet nobody was remanded. Congratulations to our soldiers who engaged the bandits on gunshots and they abandoned their bikes and flee. This is a cheering news, and we encourage them to do more. Thank you very much, Daddy Joe. We have good morning, bro. Please tell that man that said he is not seeing the level of hunger we are complaining about to leave the government house and come to the streets. Him mind go day and blessing from Prefab Aladima. All right, thank you very much, blessing. Okay, we also have this one say, I don't support state police for now because the timing is very wrong and the mindset of our purpose may be hidden agenda as for Bayo. Don't blame Bayo Onanuga, and I'm not surprised at his blabbing. Naim get is mad because he is not feeling the heat now. But no problem. If the situation and condition of the poor masses are good for him, let him feel the same way. Emeka Tonero from MCC Road, 21-3. All right. Let me also reduce this one. Barry Cosmos, good morning to you. I trust you are good health. Yeah, I am. Thank you. They say lesser minds base their minds on uncertainties. What do we mean by state police? Is it a way of infiltrating more bandits into the local, officially and legally? What are they coming to do? With what weapons? Why this hurry? This is war, and it is the call of the military. Can they do what the military couldn't? My dear, we are catching crews on air. Abi, Nigeria is under siege. This country has existed and people doing well in the days of our forefathers with everything cheap without state police. See, our leaders just like Pharaoh wants to encounter Elohim, our Yahweh. The Red Sea is waiting for them. Nigeria will know God exists or God exists. I rest my case. Thank you. Engineer Emmanuel writing in from Onisha Road. Thank you very much, Engineer. He is capital no to state police. 21. I've been at 22 now. To 3. The nays have it. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Chief.
Good morning to you, Agami. This voice is it's been long. I had it.
This is Chief Abaribe.
All right, Chief.
Calling from Emeko.
Okay.
Chief Barry, we are not looking at the greater picture
Okay.
Concerning the state police. We are only looking at it in the prism of the insecurity that is presently facing us, but we are not looking at the bigger picture.
Okay.
Nigerian is a federating unit in principle, so to say.
All right.
This is the first time we are trying to move to a federal system by this power devolution through the police. In civilized climes and in the US, where you have state police like the LAPD, the NYPD, and the rest, you see that you don't find situations where states will have to fight each other. You might have community fighting each other. It's quite impossible that the whole state will go at war with another state. You see that? So we are only looking at it at this narrow perspective. Power is being devolved. The center is so strong. The presidency has so much power, and he wants to devolve that power down. People are not looking at it like that.
I don't get
They
you.
are only looking at the point that the governors. Let me ask you a question, Brother Barry.
Okay.
Presently, are the governors not using the police, the army, and all the security agencies?
They are.
They're using them. In fact, there's a double usage. The federal government is using the police. The state governors are using the police. So why not allow the power of the police to be devolved down to the state? Well, in which case, the police commissioners will rise around the hierarchy of the state police system and not to be appointed by the federal government. You can see the difference. People are not looking at it in a broader perspective. If state police is established, definitely it's not going to automatically solve the insecurity problem. But one thing that is sure is that power has been devolved. You find that even the vigilante that will be raised will be controlled by the police, the state police. Right now, even if the vigilantes are raised here, because the police will have to superintend over the vigilante, it's still the federal government that is in control. So what are we talking about?
All right.
Let power come down. With time,
do you think, sir, do you think that this thing is about power devolving?
If the governors are cheating the system, we will be on our ground to checkmate them.
Hold on, sir.
That is my support.
Hold on. Can you hold on? I want to ask a question. Do you think this is about devolving power from the federal downwards?
It depends on what they want to do about the state police. If they allow the state commissioners to be under the governor, and the governor will have to appoint the state commissioners and not the federal system, and then the federal government will allow the state governors to equip and arm the police, definitely the hands of the devolution of powers.
All right.
That is how I look at it.
Thank you very much. All right. At this point, let's pause our voting and just listen to what the state police look what they are planning. As it stands now, the police under the current federal structure, the structure of policing in Nigeria, the existing structure is that the federal, the MPF is headed by the Inspector General of Police, appointed by the President. The IGP exercise overall command and control nationwide. Their force is organized into departments, zonal commands, state commands, area commands, divisions, and police posts. Well, at the state level, each state has a commissioner of police, CP, but the CP commands police personnel within the state but remains subordinate to the IGP. Governors are designated as chief security officers of their states in practice, but they do not have direct operational control of the police. That is what is happening now. At the very local level, states are divided into area commands, division, and police stations. Divisional police officers, DPOs, oversee local policing activities. That is what it is, but they still take command from the CP, who takes command from the IGP. But the proposed state police says the constitutional amendment currently being considered would allow each state to establish its own police service alongside the federal police. That is, they are not disbanding the federal police. The federal police will still be in the state, but the state will also have a new police, which is directly under the control of the governor. The emerging framework proposes the federal police responsible for federal crimes, national security, border security, and interstate matters. Now here that's what they are saying, that federal police would be responsible for national security, federal crimes, security at the border, and interstate matters. That's a big headlines. What constitutes those interstates and all that is another thing altogether. A state police established by individual state laws, which laws to be made by the State House of Assembly. So this is exactly what is current thing they are proposing. But how feasible is that? Also, the coordination mechanism between federal and state police agencies, the mechanism need to be spelled out and people understand. Then oversight provisions to reduce political abuse and ensure accountability. Now, this is where it gets trying to secure that accountability. But at the end of the day, all these things is beautifully written. But in practice, how feasible and how viable is this? Based on what we know of Nigerians and politicians in this country, how feasible is this and how realistic is this? Well, it is easier said than done. The exact titles and organizational details may differ because enabling legislation and state laws will determine the final arrangement. So after they agree on this, the state will now go back and sit down on how to structure their police. Now the big question is, who pays them? Because if you are depending on federal allocation to pay state police, how is that going to work? So these are issues people have been raising. The National Assembly has passed major constitutional amendment provisions supporting state police, but the reform still requires completion of the constitutional process, including approvals by the required number of state legislatures before becoming fully operational nationwide. Therefore, Nigeria currently operates under a centralized federal police system, while a dual federal state police model is moving closer to implementation. That is the current state of affairs. This is not whether state police will come. It is now a constitutional amendment that they are trying to do today at the National Assembly. When the senior citizen said over 100 pages, in less than 24 hours, you're expected to vote on that. You didn't study, you didn't meet your people, nobody, you and you. It's just like about how many 109 senators will sit down and decide the fate of Nigerians without the input of Nigerians. This is what happens, and this is what has been going on, and it's such a terrible situation. Experts have warned that state police will cause conflict, and yet they are still going ahead with it. With this now, who are the people that will be recruited? If we go down to the north, most of these guys that know how to operate guns, most of them are bandits or terrorists or retired or repentant Boko Haram and all manner of terrorists that will be recruited into those state police. Now giving them license to operate fully. Because as it stands now, some policemen, I wouldn't say most, some policemen are licensed armed robbers. They carry license with full chest, carry gun, they rob people for road. In Rivers State, some of them were paraded, inspectors, paraded as criminals who come from Bayelsa State, from other states to come there. They mount roadblock and collect people money. They carry ATM, the POS. They take money from your account through their POS into their own account. This is what they are doing. So all these things they are talking about, it is not a problem. The problem are the personnel themselves. Nobody joins Nigerian police now because they want to protect. Everybody joins Nigerian police because, one, a work. Two, is an avenue for them to make money. A constable is building skyscraper. With which salary? I don't understand. There's nothing wrong with them building, but how do you account for the money? Guns are missing from the armory, being sold. Somebody want to go collect NEPA bill, go carry police, go there. Somebody, they do land case, go carry police, stand there, demolish somebody's house, and nothing will happen. These are the activities of some unscrupulous police officers. We have not treated the matter of this, their attitude and behavior. You want to bring another set of people to add to the one we already have. These are all issues that need to be sorted out before you start talking about police. The governors, their own matter. We say whether in a state, police, federal, then go use them. That one no be issue. They have been using it. If not, DSS go, because Scott say remind somebody in police and then they start giving order because they've been an orchestrated stuff. Since they've been trying to put that guy in prison. Reminding in prison John. That's the issue. Other political opponents, the next thing they just give you one allegation. Boy, you don't finish. So I just want you to get these things, and then you make up your mind which one is best. Now we have a situation where we're going to have two federal and state police working concurrently. The federal police will look at federal crimes, national security, and the border securities and interstate matters, leaving the internal framework of policing the communities to the state police in each state. It sounds good, isn't it? It looks very good. I also want to take a look at people who are shouting governors will use it. Is it governors will use it that is worse than we living in fear of terrorists, armed robbers, and the rest of crimes? But my own worry is that instead of these people to protect, they will be the ones to be stealing and robbing the people blind using the police badge. Some of them, that's what they have been doing. If not, you get case, something civil matter. If there is nothing police to involve police, they will not say it's likely to become criminal. Likely to become criminal, they lock you there. You can't bail yourself. Bail now, 100,000 above. Now, this is where the problem is. This is the problem of Nigerian police. We need to deal with that. That's the major problem. The bad X in Nigerian police is giving police a bad name. Somebody will go and mount roadblock on the way, be collecting money. If you know, park. If you drive GLK, Jesus, they just see GLK now, it be like a Yahoo branded car. Whether it be Yahoo, they go park, search their IGP don't search people's phone. Don't search wallet. They go search wallet, remove human purse, scatter everything for ground. Una they see them, slap people anyhow. One get mind, come out, say any day where anybody record and go shoot the person, nothing will happen. This is the current police we have, and yet nothing has been done on that front. And we are talking about bringing another set of people who will emulate what the ones that have been doing are doing presently. That is my own biggest concern. It's not about whether state governor or that. The biggest problem we have is the police leaving their primary duty of protecting to becoming the oppressors. They're the ones oppressing. That's the problem. Every policeman, no one, unless you send them go duty, most of them, they're just hanging around looking to solve civil matters where they will make money instead of going to protect. How many times you don't see people at highways, they protect? Nobody say highway, they carry people, they kidnap, they go, they pass, carry, waiting. That is our problem. Added to other things, of course. There are so many other things there. Governors use them as dog, this one, that one, it never happen now. It happened. So let's leave what it already happened and talk about the problem. Let me go back to the phone line, Jare. Good morning.
Good morning, Furuguru.
I greet you.
Raf Ngoka from Owerri.
All right.
Barrio. You are a genius. God bless your mother and your father wherever they are.
Thank you.
It is easier said than done.
Okay.
If this eventually gets through, federal police will be doing the work of state police. State police will be doing the job of federal police in the name of cashing out. No is the answer.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now, don't lose count. Where are they? Somebody remind me. Okay, somebody should remind me. Uche Nwakanobi says state police is okay, but we need to get our act together. Can the state government protect the citizens' right? Well, that's a question. All right, thank you. Collins Chinonso say good morning, my good friend Barry and the listeners. I'm Collins Oswago, a.k.a. Motion, texting from Imopoli. I support state policing because no one can secure a community more than the equipped indigents. They know strangers once they see them. I am Motion from Imopoli. That is going to be local police, not the state one now. Good morning.
Hey, Agabari, good morning.
I greet you.
Mama Biggie.
Mama Biggie, how about you did secured area now?
I've been calling to know they took my call.
No vex. I was analyzing something.
Happy Father's Day in arrears.
Thank you so much, Mama Biggie. God bless you.
See, for state police, I support state police because it will create employment opportunity.
Okay.
To give employment, employment to youth.
Okay.
If they will not use it and be doing another thing, If it will not be like SARS and the other, what is the other name?
Tiger Base. I know not what you want.
Yes, let it not create more harm than good.
Okay.
But if they will do it well, it will create an employment opportunity.
Okay.
And that will solve some small problem for the youth.
Okay.
I support it anyway.
Thank you. And the eyes are coming up. The eyes. And I believe I said they're not reach 6 now. Don Peter is next. Says, good morning, Mr. Parry Cosmos. APC can produce or introduce what cannot favor them. APC get target in this state police. In this world, rich men that make their money through people pain will not go unpunished. All right. Thank you very much. Still on our Facebooks, Ntogol Morgan, what a name. He says, good morning, Mr. Barry. I go for nay. Please let me vote. Let my vote count. It they count, my brother. It they count. We don't go. But I said, don't reach 30 now. Comrade Gregory Chi Voice says, good morning, my presenter. I am watching from Owerri. Honestly, establishing state police is like recruiting criminals with arms. Poor masses will not breathe again. Police is for politicians and not for the people. The devil you know is better than the angel that you don't know. Kachineke Mejoko. Comrade Gregory, thank you very, very much. Okay, let's go back to the phone lines now. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, buddy.
I greet you.
Yeah. My name is Kasim. I'm calling from Yagua.
Kasim.
My brother, thank you, Jerry. God bless you.
All right.
State police, federal police. There is nothing bad because waiting gets advantage, get disadvantage.
Yes.
Are you getting me? For you to say there is a machine that can detect people before you join security. If you better to know who is a bad person before they join security. But they never get this kind of machine to be testing people before you get security. This is our problem in Nigeria because there is a lot of criminals in Nigeria. Join police, join security, join army. What do you expect that will happen when the criminal, thieves, killer join security people? What do you expect that will happen? Now to go and do another thing for him. Today we see police robbing people. We see army robbing people. So this is exactly what happened. If to say state police can do well in Nigeria, our governor they will use them very well. There is nothing bad on it.
Okay.
I support state police, but people who are saying that they don't support police without any reason because they don't like our president, so that anything we need to do. They will turn upside down.
Kasim, must you attack people every time? I don't know your problem.
Yes, my brother. Because nothing when Mr. President did, people appreciate, say this man do this one way. But every time they want to criticize.
Kasim, wait. Kasim Kadam, I ask you one question. The president now, those things when do good. Tell me when you do good and the one when do bad. Use 2 minutes. I won't give you 2 better minutes.
My brother, that means you want to tell me that nothing what this man did.
Wait now. I said talk him. Wait now.
Whether you did it or introduce it.
Wait now. Very soon we will come here. We begin to debate good and bad about the current administration. But I don't give you time now. You don't do it and do another thing. You say do, talk him. The ones when do good and the ones when do bad. I want to hear your own opinion so that you stop attacking people.
This state police is welcome development. It's welcome development.
Okay.
And I pay a lot of students last 2 or 1 year ago. Okay. How many things he did.
So you don't mention only 2 things. 2 things.
Wait now. He used to travel, go to many countries. So that for people from another country to come and establish a company for Nigeria. Is it not good? Is it not welcome?
How many of the company don't come?
How do you know? How do you know? Because how do you know? Because not the government of that that country will come here. That the masses will come to Nigeria to come and establish.
So you mean
Nigeria?
You mean say a company going to Nigeria and not go know? Is that what you're saying?
Many companies enter.
Which one? Tell me the one way you know. Tell me the one way you know.
We see the one. We see the China company that they are.
Talk waiting you sabi. Talk waiting you sabi. I don't give you time. No worry. Go ahead. I mean, give you time. Talk.
We see the company. You see the company from Chinese. They produce battery in Lagos. Many things like that. So if I don't forget, I will go and find out. Go for research. You know, me, I go for research where before I say something.
Go do your research. Come back. Thank you very much, Kasim.
Before people go, they criticize you. Criticize your governor of your state. Criticize of then they collect security vote every month. What they use the money did. They don't use that.
That one are true. That one we talk not true. What did they use that security vote do? Thank you.
Tinubu have capacity to real security. Who have the capacity? How that democracy? Nobody. Thank you and God bless you.
Kasim, don't make me laugh this morning. Oh, God, Kasim, if you know attack people, Donald Trump, you go attack America or you go attack people where they go against Tinubu. That's not the only thing way Kasim they do every morning. All right, that's good. I like this kind of people that they make the show then they're interesting. Good morning, Barry. Happy New Day. As usual, my name is Felix Nwozes, texting from my humble community, Umuahimberi. The presidency should be truthful to themselves. As for Bayo Onanuga, if he's not seeing hunger on the faces of Nigerians, I believe and pray that hunger will one day see him. Oh, Jesus. I finally want to remove my cap for the Belgian player that left the World Cup to go and see his wife give birth in the labor room. Barry, this government are insincere to the plight and diverse security challenges. However, if strong legal safeguards, independent oversight, and professional standards are not established, especially recruiting only graduates, many of the disadvantages can be reduced. It is I for me. All right, thank you very much. Okay, Santo Stefano from Owerri, why state police now that they have 31 governors? It will anyway help in checking the excesses of the federal government. If it were in place before now, maybe Wike wouldn't have had his way against Fubara. All right, thank you. I am in support of state police as long as it is well implemented. The only problem is that we often hurry some important policies without letting experts contribute to its legal framework. Bam, I accept an implementation. If the rules for state police are well structured and implemented, there will be consequences for governors who will try to use it wrongly. Let's also remember that state police will entail community policing, which will so much need at this time. Chigoze Elvis. I like these points I'm hearing now. Nice one, nice one. God bless you, Echo Radio Senate President. State police is the best way to go. It is working in the United States of America and can perfectly work here. I support it. As for Bayo Onanuga, he is only a praise singer. God bless you. I am Reverend Anselm Onyewuchi Eke from Lobo Extension Owerri. Lobo Street. It's been a while. I had Lobo for a very, very long time now. Okay, Ifeanyi Jinkonye, I think I've sent his radio message before. Barry, good happy morning. The only infrastructure APC government has put in place is insecurities, banditry, kidnappings, abduction of vulnerable school kids, killing of army generals, etc. Wow, what a country. Nigeria is in dire need to turn around for good. My greatest nightmare is how those school children are faring wherever they are. I imagine how their parents are coping with this situation. And the likes of BO are making boast. Too bad. I even heard that APC women have declared weekly prayer meetings for BAT. What a paradox. They couldn't even organize prayer sessions for the release of those abducted school children. Where is our humanity? Oh God, deliver Nigeria from the hands of the wicked grasp of the ruthless. Amen. The people's elder have spoken. This one is coming from D. Princess G. Glad. Barry Cosmas, good morning. Is asking why the rush to pass the bill for state police. Nigerians in South Africa are still waiting to be lifted back to Nigeria. They are lamenting. Why not rush to bring them back? What a question from D. Princess G. Glad. Oh, my God. You guys are really freaking me out here. This one says, good morning, Barry. Thanks for the good work. Emeka from MCC. We should not always oppose introduction of new things. Some people may say legalize arms and guns as in the Western world. In the U.S., state police is effective. St. Teresa of Calcutta said that if you cannot change the world, change yourself. Let's accept this state police since the national policy is corrupt or national police is corrupt and not working. State governors are manipulating national police. All we need is good governance. As seen Abia State, thank you and remain blessed. All right, says as seen in Abia State. Abia State is always a reference for good governance. Oti, you have made history, my brother. Thank you very much for that. Okay. This one says, good morning, my good friend Barry and the listeners. I'm calling Saswago. I support state policing because no one can secure a community more than the equipped indigents. They know strangers once they see them. Emotion from Imopoli. Good one. Eberechuku Kelechi. Okay, that one just say hi to you. State police is the way to go. John Okoli. Now the state police, the eyes are catching up now. If I said they don't reach 20 now. Okay, the nails are just 30 something. They don't catch up now. All right, we still have about 5, 6, 7 minutes before we wrap up the program. So let's take more calls. Good morning. Uh-oh. Good morning. Are you serious? No, don't vex. No one call again. Keep the calls coming. 0911 20,022. Good morning.
Okay, Barry, it's Mama Biggie.
Mama Biggie, welcome back.
This man that just come out now, is it the second son of Tinubu?
Who?
This man that just left has called last. The man that called last.
You mean Kasim?
The one you gave 2 minutes.
Okay, Kasim.
Now second son to Tinubu.
I don't know. I don't know. The guy is. He has to support who he is supporting now. Nobody should attack anybody. I've said.
No, I just support. He used to support them every time. I listen to him now.
Well, if he's a supporter, let him be a supporter. Why not gonna be a supporter? He votes for anybody he chooses. That's it. It is his right. Thank you. All right. Good morning.
Good morning, Chief Cosmos. Just 30 seconds, please.
All right.
Chief Abari, once more.
Okay.
Yes, Chief Cosmos. The inherent Nigerian factor in all our policy, prescriptions, and implementation can be situated in the leadership dislocation, failure, and lack of focus that we find ourselves in. If our leadership is strong, well, firm to do what is right, you will see that whether it is federal police or state police or vigilante police, it's going to work out. It's because people get away with impunity. There are no consequences, and nobody is trailing it.
All right.
That is why it's happening. I can bet you that there's a particular presidential aspirant. If that man is in power and speaks about state policing, all those that are saying nay will now say yes, because they will trust him to be honest, to follow every impunity and make sure that it is dealt with. Nigeria will be straightened. Look at the early 80s when Idiagbon and Buhari came to power. You saw what happened. People were straightened up. No matter who you are, people were disciplined because they showed the way. And that is how it should be. However, let us know that whatever we say here, the yea in the National Assembly supersedes whatever nay we are saying down here.
All right. Thank you very, very much. On our YouTube, Chijoke Iwuchukwu says, I vote for no state police. They can have community vigilante. The People's Elder has spoken again on our YouTube. All right. Thank you very, very much. It's getting hot in here. Good morning.
Good morning, my very good friend, Mr. Barry. How are you doing this morning?
I am very fine.
Olumbi Onyeze Ezelobo.
All right.
Barry, my people, they have said it all. I support state policing.
Okay.
Through there, we will still have a regional military that will be protecting lives and property. I am not interested in maybe the governors will hijack it this will happen, that will happen. But after the lives and property of the citizens, that's the most important. Thank you and God bless.
All right. You have raised another issue. If they want to talk about state policing, they should also bring regional military. Wonderful. That one, another big wahala I want cost now. Are we going back to the days of Anaburi we stand? Good morning.
Barry, good morning.
I greet you.
Just 1 minute.
Okay.
All
right.
This state police issue is just for 2027 election. Take it or you leave it. Thank you.
Okay. Wow. A lot of people are saying this. Okay, if they use the state police, they don't use it as a structure. Even if they want to do it, do you think it's going to come on board before the state? This thing will have to go to state assemblies, they will negotiate and all this craziness before. It will take a long time before this thing will come up. It's not that they're doing it, they will sign it today. It becomes it's just amendment of the Constitution before they will recruit, build stations, build up. It's a long time. It's not. So let's leave the matter of whether they go use them for election. I don't see it happening in 6 months. Where the one state, now under 3 they go stay they operate. Where the gun and vehicles they will use. Or the communication gadgets. So it is not a today, tomorrow thing. So let's forget that angle. It doesn't hold water for me. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry Cosman.
Hi, Chief
My
Jude.
name is Chief Jude Ubaja. They usually call for Mdu Jesus, they must say.
Yeah, my
And this
last
morning, I'm doing so. Barry, I want to sing a discordant tune for what others have been saying, most other people have been singing. I want to enjoin the Senate to fast-track action on the passage of the state police bill and the need any other bill or action she can take to actually reduce the barrage of insecurity activities in the country now. Since necessity, they say, is the mother of invention. To avoid a situation where the senators themselves and their lives and property, including those of other Nigerians, will be at a higher risk. In this, however, I want to actually, enjoin them to set up a committee that will ensure that the state police are not used by governors to undo the opposition political party members, since that has been the fear of many Nigerians. And considering the fact that most governors have said that they want to be given the power, or to have an upper hand as far as the management of the state police is concerned, which is unfair and unacceptable. Let them make sure that at least they train these state police people very well, pay them higher remuneration that will encourage them to do more. And above all, involve them in a comprehensive insurance scheme that will actually make their families fall back on them should anything happen to them. And most importantly, provide them with sophisticated arms and ammunition that will mark those of the factor of the security threatening element to meet all these kidnappers and abductors. Since what is worth doing, they say, is worth doing well. Thank you very much, and God bless you, Barry.
Thank you very much, Chief Jude. And that brings us to the end of today's program. It's been wonderful. All your points are noted, and we believe that this conversation is going on nationwide. As it's happening in the Senate, the Senate has not started their sitting, and then we are looking to get to bring you all those updates. Maybe tomorrow we'll get you the updates of what the Senate has said concerning state police if the Constitution has been amended to suit these purpose. So, everybody, thank you all for being part of the program. Your messages, your company, all your voices, and all the messages. Thank you all. I thank you for being part of this program. Let's do this again tomorrow for another round of Straight Talk with no pending cutters. Up next, the Slim Diva with Health Revolution. Bye-bye.